Hey guys, and welcome to my baby breaking out of a belly tutorial. You're gonna need a baby doll and cut its head in half. That way it's not round. And just spirit gun it to the stomach. Then color around it. This is kind of optional, it's up to you. Or you could just make it black or a really deep purple. I just used my Bent Knight Bruise wheel, that light purple color, and the red in it, and then a textured sponge. I did switch to a brush though because it was kind of hard to get right next to the baby's face with the sponge. And if you get a little bit on the side of the baby's face, it's okay because you're gonna cover it in blood later, so. Now for the latex, I'm just using liquid latex and covering the entire area. And then I'm just using one ply tissue paper. If you want to get it from the school, you get that half ply. I put way too much liquid latex and toilet paper when I did this, so you guys might want to like ease up on it a little bit. I put about 3 layers of latex on to make it like a skin texture. This is a pretty big latex project, so if you guys don't have liquid latex at home or a lot of it, you're gonna struggle. So now you're gonna put another piece over the baby's face because the baby is gonna be like dripping out, so you want the most to be right there, and then the edges are just so it kind of blends better. It's kind of hard to match her skin tone because like it's not, I don't have her concealer, and then because she's pregnant she can't go and get tan, like spray tans, so she doesn't really have a concealer that's perfectly her color, so we struggled a little bit with that. You guys will see it in a second. Not a second, a couple minutes. This is pretty long. The drying time for this took a really long time. I think it took like 30 minutes. So now that it's done drying, you want to conceal it. And like I said, we struggled with this, so sorry it kind of looks funky, especially on camera. So once it's colored to the best that you could get it, you want to powder it to help get rid of some of the shine and like lock it in place. I just use Ben Nye translucent powder. So now you want to cut it open, and sorry the camera moved. My dad is such a weird cameraman sometimes. But you want to like cut it open through the face. My dad, oh gosh. And it's kind of hard to cut it, surprisingly, because the latex is locked on so hard. So feel free to like use your fingers and tear it, because if the baby's ripping through the skin, I don't think it's going to be perfectly straight. You want to open up the sides as much as possible, that way you can get the arms in, and the arms do play a really big part. I spend quite a bit of time coloring them, because like you want them to look kind of dirty and kind of bloody, and you want the fingertips to be bloody, so. So like before you put these in, and we didn't even spirit gum ours in, we just kind of shoved them in there really hard. You want to like map out where you want to put it first. Make sure you put the arm in the right way, because I didn't put it in the right way at one point, so. So now you want to color the inside red, and this took forever, because there's a lot of inside. I'm just using the Ben Nye Bruises wheel again, that dark kind of purplish bluish color, the red color, and then the light purple color, mixing them together to get this like gross tone. And then I do use a little bit of my alcohol palette, mixing bruised tone, prime red, aged blood, and blood tone. So I'm using prime red and really putting a lot of alcohol into it and letting it drip down the face so it looks like the blood's dripping. And it gave it a really cool effect, and even though it landed in the eyes, which looked really creepy, it's actually added a lot of effect to the makeup look. So now, once the arms are colored, I shove them in there. Now for my favorite part, the blood. I just used some Theatrical Effects blood gel and my homemade blood. And in case you guys are wondering, my homemade blood is just made of light corn syrup. We put a little bit of peppermint extract in it because it smells weird and it tastes really weird. And then we put blue and red food coloring in to get it like the right color. And then if it beads up on your skin, then we put in like a drop of dish soap, which really helps like even it out. I don't know the science behind why that works, but it does, so. And the dish soap does not change the color. So like it doesn't really matter what kind of soap. You can even use hand soap, but like the color's not gonna make a difference. You want to put it on the arm and make it look smeared, because if the arm was like pushing through the skin, then the blood is going to drag on the arm. So that's what I'm doing right here.